ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ I'd just like to take this time to share a couple of things. We all know that the Panth is going through a very difficult time. The Anti Sikhi Parchars or the Virodhis are trying their very best to create a confusion and doubts in our mind about Guru and Sikhi. I want all of us to remember that there's nothing much they can do, as this is Guru Nanak's Panth, this is Guru Gobind Singh's Panth. So no one will be able to cause any damage to it. And remember, this is not the first time this has happened. This, if you go back to history, it has happened many times. And Guru Nanak's Panth, nobody has been able to harm Guru's Panth in any way. Secondly, always remember, if there's Anti Sikhi Parchar that is going on, with the grace of the Guru, there is also a lot of good Sikhi Parchar going on. So don't worry. We will have to carry on with this good Parchar. But there are other things that we'll have to do. A very important thing that we all have to do, which is fly high. We all have to start flying high. Now, what do I mean by flying high? First of all, we are affected today by anti-Parchar because we are flying low. Now, what do I mean by flying high and flying low? Let me give you an analogy to help you understand. They say that the only bird that attacks an eagle is a crow. When the eagle flies low, the crow flies and sits on the eagle's back. It starts to pack the eagle on his back. And this is how the eagle reacts. It does not waste time trying to fight it. It just takes off, starts flying high and high and higher and higher and higher. The crow has no choice but just fly away, leaving the eagle alone. It's not able to keep up. As we all know, the oxygen level, as you go higher, the oxygen level becomes less and less. So what happens is the crow just falls off by itself because it's not able to keep up with the eagle. So the lesson from this little short analogy that I've just used is, the lesson is that we need to learn from the eagle, Guru Pyaro, is that we have to start flying high. We have to lift our Jivan. That is what I mean by flying high. Lift our Jivan so high. Read more Bani, do more Bandagi, more Simran, more Jap. Fly so high that the anti-Prachar will not be able to keep up with us anymore. Because the anti-Prachariks are all living at a very low level. When we start taking our Jivan so high, higher and higher, they will die a natural death. Guru Pyaryo, Guru Pali Kare. Let's focus on improving our Jivan and flying high. And also remember, whatever we focus on expense, whenever we respond to them, we are just adding fuel. We are giving them energy. Our reaction really matters, and that is what they are waiting for. They are waiting for us to react. Remember that they are not interested in any discussion or resolutions. Their intent is just to create doubts and confusion. They just want to confuse people. They are not here to bring good or look for resolutions. So don't waste time trying to convince them or get into any discussion with them. Let them die a natural death like all the others before. They will come and go. Sikhi and true Sikhs will remain. Guru Pyaryo, in gal yaad rakhna, we all have to start flying high, really high. They say the water only sips through a wall that has cracks. We have to make sure that our walls have no cracks. Our Jivans have no cracks. If there are cracks, there is when the water will sip. And this anti-Parcharak or anti-Parchar is like the water that is sipping through the cracks that we have in our lives. Guru Pyaryo, fly high. Let's all fly high. Guru age ehi beinti kariye ki Sadguru kirpa karo, sada Jivan hai, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ, ਬਸ ਉੱਚੀ ਸੁੱਚੀ ਸੋਚ ਹੋਵੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਜੀਵਨ, ਰਹਿਣੀ ਬਹਿਣੀ ਸਹਿਣੀ, ਮਨ ਬਚ ਕਰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਚਾਈ ਆਏ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।